Goo Goo Gaga, Baba Now. That is toddler for, Deborah, please put me through to my financial advisor. I need to diversify my portfolios. Yes, today we are talking about Trump accounts, the investment accounts for babies. So pack those bags, kids, because you are going to Wall Street, which, come to think of it, might actually be a pretty good fit for a tiny human who likes to scream all day, make a mess in their pants, and yet somehow still can be named senior vice president by the end of Q3. So while your 8-month-old packs away its pressed suits and Patagonia vests, I think you and I should talk about Trump accounts and what the real cost to opening one is. One of National Design Studio's many build-outs is Trump accounts. When you open one for your kid, the government drops $1,000 of seed money into it, and it sits there in this index fund and grows until the child turns 18. So what a lot of people I don't think realize is that this idea did not come out of nowhere. Oh no, this idea was birthed from the brilliant minds of the One Big Beautiful Bill. That's right, you remember that old thing, the One Big Beautiful Bill? The 1,000-page bill that nearly half of Congress pretended to read before signing it? Well, as it turns out, buried in section numbered 70,204 is Trump accounts. And the OBBB lays out the entire plan in detail, starting with the fact that the Treasury Department is running the program. Except for the small problem that the Treasury doesn't build apps or hold millions of brokerage accounts. So it's gonna run it next to other companies that can do the actual work, like Bank of New York Mellon and Robinhood. Okay, so they picked Robinhood, right? And it's the Treasury Department that's going to put the $1,000 into the bank accounts of these children. How is Robinhood getting paid? I mean, they said that Robinhood isn't going to be charging parents anything. No commission, no account fees. You know, the free that they built their entire brand on. Well, as it turns out, the money is sitting right there in the same law that created Trump accounts. That's right, in section 70,204, Congress set aside $410 million for Treasury to implement and operate the program through 2034. And I was able to find a document where Robinhood told investors that its work was being done in a cost-plus basis with a small margin. Yeah, but it can't be that small because the Treasury is going to reimburse Robinhood for the cost of building the app, running the infrastructure, and supporting the accounts, and then is going to pay a little more on top of that, along with filling every account with $1,000 per opening it. That seems like a lot of money. And so when Robinhood says that there are no fees for parents, like, yeah, I guess that's partially true that the parent does not pay Robinhood directly, but the Treasury is paying Robinhood directly, and the Treasury gets money from Congress. And Congress appropriated that money for the program last year when they signed the big beautiful bill, and that money comes from us. That's public money. We're paying for these Trump accounts. And gosh, when you put it like that and you say it out loud, there's something about it that sounds kind of familiar.